Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're diving into the strange and wonderful world of Night at the Museum. And from what I can recall about it, it was actually a very enjoyable watch. Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, Robin Williams, and a T-Rex with the personality of a golden retriever. Come on, look at this casting. To top it all off, Ben Stiller directed and acted in The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, my all-time favorite movie. 11 years later and it's still my favorite, and I'm gonna be talking about it soon. Very soon. So as always, I'll be sharing my thoughts as the movie progresses. So kick back, relax, grab a stack of gum, subscribe because it helps me grow as a content creator, and let's do this. Ben Stiller plays Larry, but I'm just gonna call him Walter.
It's Larry.
Actually, I probably won't. And he's having a not so fun day today. His car got clamped and he didn't even know today was parent career day. His own son didn't tell him. Yikes.
How are you, Larry?
Good. How you doing, Don?
Ben.
They can't make me hate you, Paul Rudd.
I don't know how much more of this Nikki can take. I mean, every couple months it's a new career, a new apartment.
Ah, he's ashamed of his dad. Gotcha. This isn't a fun interaction for like anybody, but you can see he's really trying to be a good dad for Nikki. That's his son. To top it off, he learns that Nikki wants to be a bond trader. The same career as Paul Rudd. But Larry is against the idea. He thinks he should stick with playing hockey. That's a slippery slope because yeah, follow your dreams. But like, if you have that link, just do it.
Mom was talking to Don about all your different schemes. She said it was time you found a fallback.
Damn, I didn't sign up for fields today. Frick.
But I really feel like my moment's coming.
What if you're wrong and you're just an ordinary guy who should get a job?
Ah, frick. Ah! So my boy does what he didn't want to do. Apply for a job. But his resume is the worst thing she's ever seen. He even tries flirting with her.
I felt a connection when I entered this office, and I don't know, I feel like you did too.
I didn't feel a connection.
Oh my god. He begs her anyway, and she says she only has one thing available for him. We didn't hear what it is, and they've turned down everyone who applied before, so where does it lead him? Right to the American Museum of National History to be a security guard.
At night.
And he'll be replacing these 3 old but gold guards because they're downsizing.
He looks like a weirdie.
I might start using that word actually. But they quickly hire him and organizes for a tour. I thought they were turning everyone away, like he didn't do anything.
You really think he's the one? Oh yes, he's the one.
Frick? Alright then. Now we get a tour through the diorama room. Old man trolls Larry. We see Attila the Hun, an Easter Island head, the Hall of African Mammals, where we see the monkey named Dexter. And finally, the Temple of the Pharaoh Akhmen-Ra, where they hold the pharaoh himself and his prized tablet. Giving some mummy vibes. Actually, never mind. So he gets his keys, flashlight, and instruction manual. I would have been horrified at this point because this guy been acting weird the whole time. So my boy kills some time and knocks out, only to wake up and realize the T-Rex is missing. His first thought is that the old guy is playing tricks on him again. So, but wouldn't you know it, the T-Rex is drinking water from the fountain. You know, I've never peed my pants out of fear, but I'd imagine an interaction like this would bring it out. For whatever reason, he can't leave because the doors are locked, so he calls Old Man and Old Man tells him to read the instructions, which he finally does. Ah, adorable. But he's insanely lucky. Let that be known. So now he has the unfortunate realization that everything in the museum has come to life. How have they been able to keep this a secret this whole time? I have no idea.
You do dum-dum, you give me gum-gum.
He's right though.
He ain't playing. You think he playing about his gum?
But he can't catch a break just yet because Attila the Hun and his gang are after him. What the frick? He escapes to the floor where Sacagawea is, but it's soundproof glass, so that goes nowhere. But nope, still can't catch a break just yet. This place is a constant war zone. If I somehow manage to survive this, I was never stepping foot in here again.
Lock up the lions or they'll eat you.
Come on! Well, a bunch of unfortunate circumstances play out for him to end up locking himself inside with the lions. So now he has to get away from that room. But where's his freaking keys?
Double check your belt. The monkey probably stole your keys.
You probably should have mentioned that first. Yeah, so remember Dexter?
What?
Yeah, he's one of Satan's spawns.
Ew!
Oh my god. That was good. That was great. Honestly, he really should have just let him have his moments and move on. Because now he stole the manual. You know, the thing that's keeping him alive. And he rips it. So my boy just has to stand there and watch it happen. You know what? Next morning I would have just burned that clay statue and pee on it.
What did he say?
Okay, maybe not so violent. Cage? My boy still can't catch a break though. Man got involved in a whole rebellion from tiny people. Jedediah here looks like their ringleader and they ain't playing around. They're about to run him over with a train.
Pay for what? I don't know. Just pay. Now stop whining and just take it like a man.
Oh yeah, just take your death like a man. What? When that doesn't work, the Romans start to attack him. But thankfully he's saved by Theodore Roosevelt, played by the OG himself, Robin Williams.
I do a great impression of a hot dog.
R.I.P. my guy. So he leans on to Theo for information on what the F is happening right now. So he carries him to see the tablet of Akhmen-Ra, which is the source of all this madness.
Your job is to make sure that everyone stays inside the museum, because if the sun rises and anyone's on the outside, we turn to dust.
Okay, but how exactly is he supposed to do that though? Because not everyone is willing participants.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I guess.
Stop babbling, boy!
Sir, yes sir! Larry tells Theo that he won't be coming back, but Theo convinces him otherwise. Somehow. But at least he survives the night. Old Trio surprisingly came to check up on him and he gives them an earful. Cause it's almost as if they just threw him in the ocean and didn't warn him about anything. Oh, he actually does quit. Good.
But he wanted to swing by, see you in the new job.
It's so awesome that you're working here.
Frick! Well, it seems like that interaction changed his mind. Man has to do what he has to do, unfortunately. But the most unbelievable thing is that these figurines were the only things that were out of place. Like I said, not everything was cooperative. So, he does ask Oldie if he has another instruction manual. But unfortunately, he does not. So he encourages him to read up on his history. Reading?
Known for its loving and generous nature.
And my boy asks her out for coffee and she says yes. He did make it clear it was platonic, but yes! Maybe one day she will change her mind. That was a joke. But apart from his coffee lesson, he does do a lot of his own research. But he isn't taking any notes. I wouldn't be able to retain all that information in one day. So he's a lot more prepared for tonight.
Morning, dum-dum.
Me no dum-dum, you dum-dum. You bring me gum-gum?
Yes, I did, fathead.
My favorite interaction. And he manages to get cooperation from Jed and Octavius. So some decent progress. Is the spawn next?
What's that? You got my keys?
Ho 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 ho. Ah, you smell that? It's not monkey poop. It's the sweet smell of revenge. Still with a P on it.
Hey, Teddy. Lawrence! You impertinent pup!
Man was acting like he was watching prawns. Also, Teddy. Ooh. So Walter gives him the best advice possible. Go talk to her. What's this? Some sneakiness happening? Oh, and I forgot to mention, Attila the Hun loves magic and sorcery. So Larry does just that. But he messes up on one of his tricks, so it was all for nothing. Thankfully, they're disrupted by a stampede. Not sure if that's better, but he did lock up that room though. Ah, frick. What the frick? Dexter? More like, that's the end of his life. That was lame. It all just turns into one giant poop show now. And one of the cavemen just yeets himself outside. So that's the end of his life for sure.
Deal with this creature with love and respect. May I have the keys, dear friend? Thank you.
Come on. So yeah, Larry is fed up, as he rightfully should be.
If you could teach the inhabitants to get along, they wouldn't need to be locked up night after night.
Oh, well, that means a lot coming from a guy who spent the last 50 years spying on a girl he's never even talked to.
Man chose violence today? Frick. So what were the other guards doing the whole time though? Just locking them up?
No, Rexy!
No!
Poor Rexy. But before he leaves, this stone guy shows him that one of them got out. Frick! That was instant! Jeez! And it seems like that also made him change his mind. Again.
You're fired.
I don't think we're getting a tour today.
Damn. Yikes. Frick. Ooh. In front of his son? Damn. But he manages to convince the boss to give him one more night. Nice. He checks up on Nikki and Nikki is embarrassed with him again. So Walter tells him to come to work with him tonight so he can show him what's up.
I don't think Nicky has any room in his heart for more disappointment.
You won't be disappointed.
Ah, frick. It's not gonna work tonight.
Hey, miss, I'm gonna have to ask you to vacate the premises.
Hey there.
Okay, I know I said I was joking, but that seems like some flirtation, right? I didn't mention because I didn't think it was important, but she spent 4 years working on her dissertation on Sacagawea, but now she hit a dead end and said she has to change topics. Okay, she's pretty and all, but it's not worth looking crazy over, you know?
Look, this is gonna sound crazy, alright? I mean, it's gonna sound like really, really crazy.
Then don't say it.
It actually brings things to life. It's like some ancient spell. Since the 50s when it came here, every night everything's been coming to life. I know this because Teddy Roosevelt told me. Seriously.
Well, she reacts a lot less than I thought she would, if that counts for anything. And surprise, surprise, nothing happens tonight. Cause, someone stole the tablet. It's the oldie. Well, they didn't reach very far. Come on, you can take them. Just do a light push. And all Nikki had to do was turn the tablet. So now everything is back to life. Look at this. They need to limber up. Just start on them.
We got new life at night. Sundown to sunrise, we felt young again.
What the frick? Okay, so the tablet also worked on them. And they got addicted to feeling young again. And because they got fired, they want to steal the tablet and frame Larry. But like, the boss doesn't seem like an unreasonable man. Larry did worse and he got his job back. So just ask him to keep yours. So they get the tablet and keys and lock them inside. Teddy shows up but refuses to help him. Because according to him, this is Larry's moment. He can't assist that.
I was made in a mannequin factory in Poughkeepsie. I'm not even brave enough to tell that beautiful woman I love her. You gotta finish the job this time.
Damn, that's some deep words. Even though he never spoke to her once. Oh my god! So his solution is to release the pharaoh, in hopes he'd stop those giant death statues. Which he does, and he's insanely lucky this pharaoh is reasonable and understanding. Cause did you not see the mummy?
To be fair, Imhotep wasn't a pharaoh, but still.
Well, he manages to get to his heart. I'm not a psychologist, so we'll take it and move forward.
My dum-dum want to speak.
Thank you.
Best friendship in the whole movie. Well, now he has an army, because old dude is surprisingly kind of strong.
I have an army. We have a Hulk.
I'm surprised they're still there though. But Oldie abandons them, so Larry's last resort is to get the tracker herself, Sacagawea.
He went east, but he lost control and crashed.
You're amazing. How can you tell that?
Oh my god. Turns out he went back to get a whole chariot.
You saved me.
You're worth saving, my dear.
Wow. So they chase after him, and thanks to his reading up, he stopped the horses and Oldie.
No limb ripping, okay? Mikaka?
Mikaka, yes.
Makikaka.
Yay! He gets Akman-Ra to command everyone to head back to the museum and calls up Smalley to see he wasn't crazy. Ooh la la.
Lawrence, you saw!
But seriously though, I need to see how he's gonna get himself out of this one.
Dick, your father's a great man.
I know.
I guess my boy also had nothing to say, but because a lot of people saw all those creatures on the news, they decided to come to the museum. Money speaks, so my boy gets to keep his job. And that's the movie. Okay, this was one big ad for the museum, but you know what? I'm not complaining. It was a very fun and unique story with a lot of laughs, yes, but also has a lot of heart. I kind of realized what makes a film great for me. It's the characters and their core motivations and struggle. Larry just wanted to be stable for his son, despite not wanting to do that lame 9-to-5 thing. I mean, he kinda didn't, but it didn't start out that way. And in the process, he learned to be the leader he was meant to be. Actually, I respect Ben Stiller a lot because of his ability to have comedy, but he can have pretty good stories too. And that's all I need, to be honest. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more adventures through film, because it really does help my channel, and I really want to just keep doing this. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Peace!